Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel DIY NCERT. So in previous video we have done with three kingdoms, that was Kingdom Monera, Kingdom Protista, Kingdom Fungi, and also we have done with the fourth kingdom, that was the Kingdom Plantae. We have just done the introductory part of the Kingdom Plantae with some characteristics. So in this video we will be discussing about Kingdom Plantae further with subgroups. So yeah, this is a what to say, a chart you can say, isn't it? So yeah, first we'll discuss, as we have discussed some characteristics in the previous video, isn't it, that some have definite differentiate in plant's body, in a proper way, isn't it, in the roots, stem, leaves. So we can say that plants, if we talk about first characteristics that we have done in the previous video, that was do not have differentiate body, and one have differentiate plant body, isn't it? So who do not have differentiated body means they do not have proper stem, like proper what to say, roots, leaves. So those are come under the Telophytes. Now have differentiated in plant body, isn't it, with specialized vascular tissues, and now with vascular tissues. कहीं पे स्पेशल वेस्कुलर टिश्यूज हैं, विद लाइक है ही नहीं, विदाउट है ही नहीं, and kahin pe vascular tissues hain. So those who have differentiated plant body, like we can identify with that plant in like the plant, like leaves, roots and stem. So and also without specialized tissues, isn't it? So those are known as bryophytes, isn't it? Those are known as bryophytes. Now let's go on the further characteristic, that was with vascular. अब यहाँ पे क्या है, vascular tissues हैं, vascular tissues are present. Again it is differentiated in two categories, that is vascular tissues तो हैं but do not produce seed, and one that produces seed, isn't it? Vascular tissues है but do not produce seeds, that we call the pteridophytes. And now वेस्कुलर टिश्यूज हैं और वो सीड्स भी प्रोड्यूस करते हैं, एंड दैट टाइप इज नोन एज spermatophytes. And spermatophytes में we have two categories, that is gymnosperm and angiosperm. We have done na beer naked seeds and beer seeds inside fruit, isn't it? So जिनको हम अपनी आंखों से देख सकते हैं, जिन सीड्स को we call those as gymnosperm, and which we cannot like वो fruit के अंदर होते हैं seeds inside the fruit, that we call as angiosperm. And angiosperm further divided into half seed with cotyledons and half seed with one cotyledon, isn't it? It is in the dicots and the monocots. This was the whole Plantae kingdom. Whole Plantae kingdom on the basis of how we have differentiated kingdom Plantae. So yeah, again it is, we have done some introduction about the kingdom Plantae. Now let's move further. As you can see, students, here that there's a ice cream and jelly, isn't it? So what do you think? This creamy part and this jelly-like structure, how it is made? Have you any idea, or like anything you can tell if you know anything about that? Think about this and you can also comment below, isn't it? Yeah. So I'll tell you that this is because of gelatin. That substance is known as gelatin. Fine. Okay. Now I'll tell you that this gelatin, like I'll show you a picture again, and you can find that gelatin came from this. Now what you observe, is it looking like leaf? It's looking like leaf, not properly I can say this is leaf. So yeah, it must be from kingdom Plantae, isn't it? Yeah. So I have told you that do not have differentiated plant body. So maybe it comes under the Telophytes. Yes, you are very correct that we are going to discuss upon Telophytes. What are Telophyta? Why do we call Telophyta as Telophyta? Why we have to characterize, we have to give a unique, and we have to separate it from other plants. So why? Thales means actually differentiate plant body. Undifferentiated plant body, I'm really sorry, which means we cannot tell कि हाँ ये leaves हैं, ये roots हैं, isn't it? It's like root like, stem like, proper नहीं कह सकते. It's just looking like कि हाँ हम identify कर सकते हैं that according to this picture you can also identify that कि कुछ leaves like, we can say that it is like leaf like, isn't it? So yeah, undifferentiated होते हैं plant body and we just consider that leaf like and stem like they are not proper. अब characteristics क्या है? Multicellular algae. Now you must be thinking that I have told you that in Protista there is algae, isn't it? But that algae was unicellular. Now this algae is multicellular. Okay, remember that here mainly in Telophytes we found what? Multicellular algae. Let me change the color. Yes, multicellular algae. Now they are non-motile. Okay, they are non-motile. So if they are non-motile, they must be having a cell wall, right? Non-motile hai and we found that they have cell wall. Now they are autotrophic. What does it mean? That means they carry chlorophyll. They carry chlorophyll and perform photosynthesis, so they are autotrophic. They can make their food. That's why they are in the Plantae kingdom, isn't it? Because plants have chlorophyll. Okay, so yeah, autotrophic hai. And now different pigments hai inke. We not only can see the green color here, but we can also see red and brown Telophytes are also there, isn't it? There are red and brown Telophytes also are there. So this is basically the introduction, the characteristics of the Telophyta. Now I tell you, okay, what do you find from this picture? Could you tell me? Yes, we all have seen, isn't it, in ponds. ऐसा हमने कई बार देखा है और ऐसा लाइक लगता है कि लाइक ग्रीन ग्रीन ये अचानक से कैसे हो गया है ना? इसको अचानक तो नहीं, टाइम से लाइक टाइम लेता है, बट डू यू नो एनीथिंग अबाउट दैट कि लाइक ऐसा क्यों होता है, और एनी गेसेस इफ यू नो, कमेंट डाउन. ओके, ये होता है बिकॉज ऑफ एल्गल ब्लूम. विल नो फर्दर दैट एल्गल ब्लूम होता क्या है. बेसिकली ये होता है एल्गी की वजह से, एंड एल्गी कम अंडर थैलोफाइट्स, isn't it? So ये थैलोफाइट्स की वजह से होता है. एंड नाउ व्हाट अबाउट दिस, व्हाट डू यू थिंक अबाउट दिस पिक्चर, व्हाट डू यू टेल मी? Yeah, have you seen like you must have seen Korean dramas, isn't it? I have also seen some. So yeah, in some Korean dramas you can see that there is, you know, कुछ ऐसा वो food खाते हैं, isn't it? So yes, this is a Spirogyra basically, and Spirogyra used as highly protein like single cell protein है जो कि यूज किया जाता है as in food. So we can say that Telophytes are also we also use Telophytes as in what to say food, isn't it? So yeah, basically we are going to discuss upon impacts of Telophytes on us. क्या वो चीजें हैं, एडवांटेजेस क्या है, डिसएडवांटेजेस क्या है थैलोफाइट्स के, आर दे बेनिफिशियल फॉर अस और हार्मफुल फॉर अस? So I'll tell you that they are both. If I talk about the benefits, so we can say that we can use thallophytes as in food. हम उनको खाते भी हैं. And also there is antibiotics, some antibiotics भी हैं थैलोफाइट्स की बनी हुई. And if I tell you that कुछ algal biomasses हैं, algae जो हैं वो हमें biodiesel like biofuel भी देते हैं. So they are very much beneficial for us. And also I would like to know one more benefit from you. You can also comment down. And I also tell you one more that in space, how they survive. They usually eat a single cell protein, that is Spirogyra, and which comes under this Thallophyta kingdom, Thallophyta group under the plant kingdom. So I can say that the Plantae is, highly beneficial, isn't it? Now I tell you the harmful algae, isn't it? I just show you this picture, isn't it? This was the algal bloom. So what actually happens in this algal bloom? Like होता क्या है algal bloom में? It is due to algae obviously, but what happens is algae multiply rapidly, like in a very fast, like it multiply rapidly in water bodies. अब अगर ज़्यादा multiply होगी तो it will use more oxygen, more food, isn't it, from the water, isn't it? So होता क्या है, due to the multiplication of this algae in the water, it causing like complete oxygen depletion. अब जब oxygen depletion यहाँ पे हो गया तो क्या होगा? Aquatic life will affect, isn't it? Aquatic life will eventually affected. So we can say that कि जब algae ज़्यादा हो जाती है ना, so ultimately algae तो फायदा कर रही है अपने लिए, but it ultimately affecting the aquatic animals, aquatic fishes, isn't it? तो yeah, ये एक छोटा सा harmful है, I can say that. So yeah, this is all about the thallophytes. like how Telophytes are important and how Telophyte is beautiful, a group of the kingdom Plantae, and also very basic, isn't it? Very basic and very simple of kingdom Plantae. And further classifications we will discuss in next video. Till then, I hope you like my video and please keep supporting me. And we'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care. Tada, bye bye.